that you all are doing amazing and well. Um, yeah. Hope that you are doing amazing and well. This one is, I don't want to, what I mean by for someone in specific, it's just for someone in specific. If it like resonates, it resonates with you, love. And it almost feels like the energy of a silent reading, um, but without having to go silent. It's it's just very like potent energy. um, which is really great, really amazing. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. My name is Latiste. I do readings on here as well as readings down below. But let's go ahead and get into this. It just feels like a very specific message that is needed, and so I'm just gonna get straight into it, and see what Spirit has to say. See what's going on. I'm hearing ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Ease on down the road. And I'm also seeing that scene also in The Wiz. So The Wiz can be very significant for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. The Wiz can be very significant for you because I'm also seeing that scene where he's like, I'm a mean old lion. And then Dorothy, like after Toto like starts barking, he gets all scared, and she's like, he yells at him, like, why would you do that to us? Like, why would you try to do that to us? And I don't know, those two scenes are really poking out to me here. He was like, why would you do that to us? We know that he's just apologizing and crying and then asking to join because they go into the Wiz because he needs courage. And he's the last person to be gotten, if I remember correct, the last being. And so I feel like it's a sense of courage that you possibly need. And right now you're acting like you have it, or that you're able to face it bravely, but it's like you have to be real and honest, kind of like what the line was, so that way you can actually get what you need. Because if he acted like he still had the confidence, the courage that he was a mean online, he would have still been acting like that when he was really scared. He would have never been able to share his truth that he got kicked out and got to find his real courage by going on the journey. You get what I'm saying? So lines could be significant for you as well. The Leo energy, this not just having the confidence because people think that you should, or what they're expecting from you, but because you truly do innately have it authentically. It's almost genetic inside of you, like a lion. So with this energy, it just really feels like you have to release these burdens, release your truths, and allow that to lead you to the true answers of what you're truly wanting. And sometimes, thank you, Spirit, it's not even the end goal because he was able to get his courage. He thought he was going to get his courage at the Wiz, but the Wiz just gave him a confirmation of like, no, you had courage to make it here and defend your friends, and you had a heart because of this, and you're smart, so it was just confirming to all of them what they had all along inside of them, that they just needed to be possibly around other parts and energies and just on this journey of truth and understanding and discovery. So everybody had to explain what they felt like they lacked in order to gain what they always had. And so I feel like it's just a of your power, your sense of belief, your truth. Um, and it's not a weight that even you can hold over your head anymore. Because when you live in your truth, when it's there, it's not something that you feel like you won't be easily triggered if triggered at all because you know it's the truth. And so it's almost like coming to terms with yourself and what you feel like you possibly lack, and honing in on that and turning that into something that is truly powerful and um, amazing in your life. go ahead and pull into the spirit. We gotta take it hilariously. I literally said the journey itself. Taking in the journey itself. He discovered that he had courage alone when he was able to face them creepy ass things in the tunnel, when he was able to, destroy the witch, things of that sort. It was like on that journey is where they truly were able to find that. So you need to possibly take a trip here and pick up a new hobby that you don't feel like you need to monetize, or something that you really just, it's like accepting the invitation to truly live life and not just survive in life. We have belongs to the streets, and you're the problem over here, but as you can see, it's already separating itself in these energies. So it's almost like this take a hike pregnancy energy is coming in, because they want you to discover that you already have something inside of you. Pregnancy means that you're finding out the news that you're pregnant. Like I said, this is almost like a confirmation of what you already have, an activation, a reawakening, a watering of the seed that you already planted inside of yourself. This is almost the energy of like recognizing, because it's hilarious. I'm literally seeing him. What did he do? Covered himself or became stone to become like a protected gargoyle of a building. And it was like, but he was stone and people, so just like this energy where it's like, he was the problem. Him not being out there and experiencing the world was the problem. He put himself out on the streets. That's where he felt like he belonged. So instead of enacting this courage and nurturing that baby 1344, that understanding of enacting this stability inside of self by recognizing what may have been his weakness. Yeah, and pulling it into something more. What am I doing? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. This was in you all along. It was almost like you weren't utilizing it, though. Like I said, him being just there in stone, you weren't utilizing what you had in the right way with this big energy card. Like you didn't move with BDE energy. You acted like you did, but it got you to being essentially kicked out of the jungle, kicked out of your own body, kicked out of your own mindset, kicked out of who you truly are. And so instead of denying possibly the weakness that you feel you have, tapping into it will lead you to the answers, will lead you to the road, will lead you to opportunities and openings. We have trouble up ahead and put a spell on you. Okay. It's almost like the Wiz movie really is coming up fucking strong, and I have not seen it in some time, okay? But this put a spell on you, this trouble up ahead, is almost, now I'm seeing the poppy scene where they were inside the field of poppies. It's almost like be mindful of the places that you will go to awaken something that you already have inside of yourself. Because the poppy scene was on their way to seeing the Wiz. If I'm remembering the movie correctly, the poppy scene was on the way to see the Wiz, or it was after the Wiz. It was one of those two. It was either after they had just saw the Wiz for the first time, or on their way to the Wiz. But either way, it was not the end of the movie where they had killed the witch. I know that for a fact. Okay, Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. It's like, be careful with putting yourself in situations to get somebody else to put an energy, a spell on you, or invoke something in you that you already have inside of yourself. Because he almost got exited in that poppy scene, if we're being real about it. You get what I'm saying? Almost got killed. And so it was this energy that they always had that was always shown, this big, big energy, but it wasn't utilized in the right place, in the right energy, where it was able to reawaken something inside of themselves to recognize that we have been facing a whole lot and showing a lot of the capabilities that we feel like somebody else was going to fix for us. So you have to recognize with this, you're the problem card. You have to remember that you're the solution, that you're the remedy, you're the elixir, you're the antidote. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some more cards over here. What's going on with the big, big energy? And I can see what they said. Nurturing that seed. Collect the Spirit. Yeah, you have to go on. We're going to push these cards over here a little bit. You're going to have to go on that adventure. You're going to have to take that hike. You're going to have to really utilize your energy that you feel like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's not good enough. You know, maybe I need a brain, but you over here reading quotes out of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already have it. You just have to be willing to seek that knowledge. I always say page energy is like that after you get out of high school energy or transition. It's like the big transition card. Pages are big transition cards. Let's just put it that way. Swords energy is being this air energy of being able to see from a higher perspective, a higher understanding, a cleansing of the air energy. And following your intuitive guidance, that knowledge that you really want to seek out something, but utilizing it in the right way. Not for others to put it inside of you, but for you to nurture and put it inside of yourself. That's hilarious that these two childish. I am. Regards to the pregnancy. Yeah. You don't need others' words, and you're realizing that with the Five of Swords coming in reverse. You don't need other people's words, actions, spells, potions, remedies. And you notice I never said support. You notice I never said community. You notice I never said friends or lovers, because those things is what they all had in each other. That was for like, okay, they went through some shit. They're friends for life, you know? So it's this energy of recognizing. It's never saying that. It's saying that you will recognize that you will no longer need to seek outside of self. Like you said, I think he said he got laughed out of his own jungle. Like, the crows is fucking with him. He got left there to rust. It's like so many things. She had to do with things with her family. But it's like, once you stop listening to what people are constantly pointing out is your weakness, your fault, or what you truly don't have, you are truly able to take a look inside of yourself and realize, no, that's one of my greatest gifts. Her being a teacher and an educator and wanting to do that, and not just wanting to settle down with her husband, allowed her to go on that adventure to discover that she's going to be like, you know what, I can have both. Right? I hope that was the end of the discovery, if I remember right. Maybe I put that in my own brain, being a Sag rising. Again, I have not seen this movie in a while, but I'm getting the scenes that need to stick out, Ashe. So it's this this realizing energy that I don't need to rely on others when I'm looking into self. Their perspective is not higher than mine, because this card, literally they describe it as they took the Five of Swords from someone. That's why there's a white flag of surrender in the background. And they think they got away with it. That is a description of the card in the illustration. They think that they're okay with speaking so much life into you, probably like the crows and all this stuff. Like, no. I do that for and with myself and around people that are also going to do that for me. I'm going to ease them down the road with no load to carry. Anything else you got for in spirit? A lot of swords energy. Yeah, you're really tapping into your own mind, your own energy, your own intellect. Just gotta clean up these cards. It's not necessary anymore. Your own energy going into, like, Cancer is also the Chariot energy, going into the unknown, venturing, starting something new. Cancer is cardinal energy, beginnings, new starts, new progress, new missions, new careers, whatever it is. The Chariot energy is stepping into this new identity, this new sense of self, this new realm in the unknown, knowing that you are protected and guarded, and knowing that you have an understanding. This Queen of Swords coming in, a lot of swords energy. People have been really feeding into your brain, or you have been feeding into your brain. But it's time to nurture that. This is someone that can see through the veil. Someone that is gracious yet strong and wise, and that can make those decisions in a balanced and calm sense of manner. Because when it came to discovering who the Wiz really was, it was like they was cussing him out. They said, Richard Pryor, you got me fucked up. What the hell? You had us doing all this so you can do. And it's that realization of who and what am I really living my life and my energy for? Is this really a weakness of mine? Is this really a detriment to mine? Is this really a setback for me to do this, for me to live here, for me to progress this way? Or is it just somebody else's possible fear, energy, and projections on me? Am I not in an environment that is going to help my baby grow? That is going to check and make sure that I took my prenatals, that I drank at least 2 gallons of water, that I ate food that day, that I got enough rest, you know? And I take prenatals, and I'm not pregnant, can't get pregnant. So it's just a sense of checking in on self. Yeah, we got, oh, happy day. 4, 4. What I say? 4, 4, 4. And then 1 and 3 makes 4. A lot of 4. This 4th house energy is coming back into home of self energy. It's leading to high vibrations. It's leading to good energy. Yeah, the caterpillar becomes the butterfly. Feelings do not equate facts. You're realizing this overwhelming emotion. It reminds me of the Tin Man. He's like you're literally crying, expressing emotions and grief and somberness of being left. That is feelings, but he felt like the facts of it was, I'm 10, I don't have a heart. If I don't have a heart, I don't have emotion. And you're recognizing that, no, that is not the complexity of yourself. That is a societal monotony that they're pushing on you, and you're like, I'm not fucking with that, whether it be family, friends, or otherwise. You're recognizing I can be more than that. Just because I don't have something that looks like this doesn't mean I can't progress that way, doesn't mean I can't create this, doesn't mean I can't indulge, doesn't mean I can't look this way. I get complimented on my jewelry all the fucking time. And as soon as I tell people, like, yeah, this is DD's, they're like, DD's? I'm like, yeah, this is DD's, $4, $3. They're like, oh my God. Oh yeah. That's where I get it from. It's because the energy that you uphold doesn't matter where it comes from or what it looks like. It's this inquisitiveness to discover self and truly live in that. You are pregnant with your new becoming. You're recognizing that what it may look like. I don't have a brain because I don't have a brain, so I'm not smart. It's like, yes, you are smart. Yes, you are wise. Yes, you are understanding. Yes, you are wealthy. Yes, you are abundant. Yeah, this energy over here, we're not truly able to live in yourself when you're looking in the trash, which is looking for towards other people and other energies. It displeases ancestors. It displeases the homegirls, okay? They don't like it. They don't like when you're diminishing yourself, lowering yourself, because that's lying. That's not real. That's not you. You are wise, you are funny, you are creative, you are inquisitive. You do have a lot to add to life, into energies, into people, into yourself. That is a lie to feel like that. And so when you're looking in the trash, which is looking outside of self instead of going on this journey with and for self, it displeases the ancestors. Like, no. We want you to live for you. Be honest with you. It reminds me of people be like, you don't think you ain't got no gay ancestors? Put them gay ancestors on your altar. You know you gay. It's just certain things, like, it doesn't have to be the structure. Oh, it can't even, because not even everybody made it to the other side to be ancestors. They ain't worth it just because you feel like they were. Ashe. Again, feelings are not equate facts. That was for somebody. We got time for Rasa, like I said, this new beginning. I forgot Libra energy is also cardinal energy. You got 2 cardinal energies with the Tabula Rasa card coming out. This is a clean state, fresh beginning, new path. Caterpillar becomes what you are coming into something new and now that is meant for you. That is meant for you. That journey allowed them to test, like when they was at the poppy seed field, only the Tin Man was there. I think it was the Tin Man in Straw Hat. I think it was just the Tin Man because he's tin, and so he couldn't smell, but his love and devotion was able to peel all of them back, right? What was it? The lion was able to scare out the monk. It's like when the scarecrow was able to speak life into people, it's like, you can. You're not trying to get ahead of the game. You are the game because it's your life. Anything else, Spirit, to close it on out for them? Yeah, we got ask for more, you deserve it. Yeah. Yeah. We got honor your boundaries. It's coming right on top of here because you're going to need to honor your boundaries, especially as you go into this new pathway, this new energy, protecting yourself, all that. Okay? And then we have settling for mediocrity. You're no longer doing this. You're no longer setting this up for yourself. You're recognizing where you did and where that led you. So with this expansion, with this growth, with this adventure, with this truly actually possibly taking a fucking hike, with this new recognition of I have to go into the unknown of self to truly allow self to be and not allow other people to be like, oh, I don't know if you can do that because, your setup. Or I don't know if they would allow that for you. Or it's like, who the fuck are you to tell me that? Who am I to tell myself that? Or I can't wear these clothes because my body looks like this. Or I can't dance like this because it's like, no, I'm seeing 13 going on 30 where a lot of Virgo energy, Michael Jackson energy. So that can be sniffed as well. But I'm seeing where she was at the company party and she wound up doing the dance with her friend and everybody joined in and changed energy. It was her stepping into herself. Everybody was okay with just sitting around and being stuffy. It was like, no, I'm okay with doing what I need to do to progress. So ask for more, you deserve it. Ask for more than just the heart, and you'll get more. You'll get the friendships, you'll get the adventure, you'll get the time, you'll get the wealth, you'll get to go back home like she did, click them shoes, clack, clack. And I'm saying ask her more. She already had it within her. I didn't even peep that. The red shoes on him, the red shoes on Dorothy, and she had it from the very beginning of what she needed to go home. It was always inside of her. It was always within her. She always had the power and energy. But her allowing herself to go on this path and this adventure allowed her to pick up other people that also need to go on this path and adventure. So if you've been looking for community, friendships, meaningful relationships, things of that sort, that is also coming into you as well. You deserve it. You've been walking around with this energy, but not keeping yourself in it. So honor your boundaries to make sure that and your baby, which is yourself, is protected. Your new opportunities, your new job, your new home, your new car, your new vacation, your new relationship, your new whatever brand deal, your new whatever it is, your new talent show. I'm seeing so many things. It's just like no matter what it is, this new start beginning is meant for you. So get ready for it. And what are you going to do with it? Okay? But I love you, love you, love you. Love yourselves more. And until next time.